Hello Filipino Ketos, this is Steven and I'm here once again for another video, and I'm excited because as you know in the title, I'm gonna talk about our macros based on a 2000 calorie diet, which is my kind of calorie to maintain the calorie needs to maintain my weight. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you can calculate the calories, the macros into grams, so that you know how much you need for your weight, for your personal macros, okay, and calorie needs for the day to maintain certain things or to lose some weight. Okay, so before that, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and welcome to the Steven Nelias channel. This is a channel on keto vlogs, ketogenic diet, and overall health and family vlogs, and also some tech stuff on the sides. But basically now I'm really talking about keto diet and how it can help you, and by sharing my experience in the ketogenic diet. Okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm not no scientific credentials to back me up. I'm just a person who was able to undergo keto, and still I'm only now maintaining keto. I'm still in keto after 8 months and a few weeks, and I'm here to share with you guys everything that I know, and I'm still learning. I'm not an expert in keto. I'm just here to share with you guys the things that I know, and hopefully you will comment in this comment section below and interact with me. If you have questions, I will try my best to answer promptly and honestly, and yeah, I hope that you enjoy this video today. So before that, I'm gonna share with you a recipe that I just did earlier. Now I know you guys have been asking me, wow, the food you're showing are so expensive, it's in restaurants. Is there an alternative to what you're showing me? And guys, again, I've talked about this in a previous video. Yes, ketogenic may be expensive, ketogenic diet may be expensive, good health, optimal health may be expensive, but try having diseases. And you know what I mean. Having disease and going to the hospital is much more expensive compared to just and at the onset you're trying to invest in time and resources, and you're trying to invest in your health, and there's no better way to invest than on your health, right? So that's it, you guys, and I'm gonna show the ingredients and how I made it. Well, not how I made it, because this is gonna be already made, and just explaining with you guys, or to you guys, what I did to do this little recipe or little food or meal that I had earlier. Okay, so here it is, guys. Alright guys, this is by far the easiest dish you can prepare during keto, and well, not prepare by yourself at least, or if you can do that, then you're really empowered to create this meal. Ingredients are only like 5 or 4, but the main ingredients are lettuce and chicken barbecue, or barbecued chicken. So the chicken I ordered in our the nearest store in our house, from our house, and I just ordered in the grocery lettuce, fresh iceberg lettuce, and I topped it off. Before that I mixed salt and pepper, and then to top it off I placed 1 calamansi fruit there, even just a half, not even 1 calamansi fruit. So this is very cheap, and the total investment or cost of this is 126 pesos. So each of the wings, fried chicken, barbecue chicken, each costs 30 pesos, and the lettuce, like around 100 plus grams of it, costs 66 pesos and a few centavos. So maybe 127 in total. So 127 in total. You can eat this as your meal. So what we're doing is we're trying to substitute the rice with the lettuce, and there's not even tomatoes or cucumber because that may be that may be too much for you with your budget. So again, guys, this is just me telling you there's no reason for you not to go keto. And yeah, this is so easy to do. The first thing I did was I just took out the lettuce. Of course, it's clean lettuce, and then I took each of the leaves from the stalk or from its core one by one, so that it's very big. The leaves are still big, just so that it will feel more fluffy, or it will look bigger in the dish. And then I also ordered chicken, as I said, and with the lettuce I just seasoned it with salt and pepper. No, by the way, sorry, I added apple cider vinegar just so that it will have some taste, and to balance the sourness I put pepper and salt. Okay, so guys, there is no reason for you not to go keto. And of course, some of you may say that it's boring to be on keto because not a lot of dishes are keto friendly. But sorry guys, but success is boring. All right, you do the boring things for you to be successful. That's what I mean. So if you want to be successful, you have to take chances to be boring. And that's not entirely true, because the keto diet can be very exciting. You can be very creative, just like what I did today. I just thought of this today. Tomorrow I'll be making another dish, a very simple dish. Okay, so I hope you're excited for that. And let's now go back to speaking with you guys. I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, guys, it's very dark, so I hope that you're gonna see me. So this is me eating, just so you could get a reaction from me. Okay, so I'm gonna taste the lettuce. You can hear that, right? See, Luca is crying in the background. So yeah, it's this big, and I want to just fork it like this so that it will like look smaller, and I could just eat everything. So this is it, guys. I'm using this light, by the way. Sorry. Tastes like lettuce. And let's taste this fried chicken. That's really tasty. And I like to use my hands, especially when it's wings. I like to use my hands, guys. Now, okay, this may not be entirely keto friendly. I'm sorry, it's really dark. It's not entirely keto friendly because the sauce, I don't know what they used for the sauce. It tastes sweet. But again, if you factor everything in, this may just be a few grams of sugar, if there is sugar. And this is my last meal for the day. So my rice now, my substitute for rice is the lettuce. So, kayong mga Pinoy dyan, sorry pag di ako nakakatagalog kasi I'm Bisaya. Alam nga namang Bisaya ako, di ba? So, and then you will say, please, Pinoy, whatever. So, I'm not trying to delineate those who can't understand Tagalog. I will try to mix in some Tagalog, but para lang mas malawak yung mga tao na matulungan ko, okay? That's why I'm speaking in English. And again, because I'm Bisaya, I don't really have a better command with the Tagalog language, or yung pagkabigkas ko, di ba? Parang may diin, matigas. So yun, baka pagtawanan nyo lang ako. I'm not even ashamed of that. It's just that I want to sound good when I'm speaking with you guys. Okay? This is very important. The lettuce is not really cruciferous, but it's still green leafy vegetables. Look it up in Google. Yes, it has carbs, but you have to factor in the net carbs. And yeah, my cat is just rubbing herself against my feet. So yeah, let's go back to what our topic is. Bye bye. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you try that. So the chicken part I did not do. I bought it from our neighbor. And again, be gentle and tone down on the sauce, on the ketchup. Ketchup has sugar, and that particular chicken did not have ketchup, but I know because of the taste that it had sugar. When you are in keto diet, when you are a keto dieter, you become sensitive to sugar. And I don't know if you have experienced that, but you may comment below and tell me if you are sensitive to sugar. Now, can you taste even a little bit of sugar in the food, and you can detect, oh, there's sugar. So yeah, and so basically I just put in lettuce, and I'm sure guys that you will be able to do that, right? So I ate that, and you saw me eat that. So lettuce has become my rice, and it's veggies are now our rice for Filipino. So you can do that. I do that. It's so easy. I hope that you do that, and I hope that you enjoy your next meal. Okay. All right. So now let's go to calculating your macros. Okay, this is based on my calories. It's 2,000 calories per day. Now, scientific backup, protein and carbs contain 4 calories per gram. Okay, fats contain 9 calories per gram. So now let's compute. Let's remind ourselves first. In a ketogenic diet, it's supposed to be 65 to 70% of fats, right? And then 20 to 25% of protein, not high protein, it's just moderate protein. And then 5 to 10% of carbs. It's not zero carbs, okay? So it still has carbs, but very, very low carbs. So now how does this translate to grams? Because you've been asking me, Steven, how much should I eat? How much fat should I eat? And I get that. I was also asking that, but yeah, so now I'm going to tell you now. So please consider and remember the percentages, and I'm going to use the highest. So because there was a range, right? 65 to 70, so I'm going to use the higher percentage, and we are going to apply that to our calories. So for example, let's do fats first. Okay, if my calories is 2,000 calories per day, I multiply that by 70%. So 2,000 times 0.7, and you get 1,400 calories. Now to get the grams, again, because there are 9, okay, so 1,400, so because there are 9 calories per gram of fat, so we have to divide 1,400. I'm gonna check my calculator. So let's divide 1,400 by 9, and you get 155.56 grams of fat. Okay, so again, the apps that you use, MyFitnessPal, Samsung Health, all of these come into play because you can't compute, right? And I don't know if it's taxing to be always measuring, weighing in your food. Okay, so it can be taxing. So just eyeball it and just. But if you can do that, do that. Okay, that's that. If you're melancholic, if you're like specific and detailed, do that. But I usually just eyeball. Maybe I'm outside or I'm not the one preparing the food, so I can't really have an exact weight. So you do that. For the 2,000 calories, the needed fats for the day is 155.56 grams. So 156 grams if you round it off. Now let's go to protein. For protein, it's 20 to 25. So let's multiply 25% against 2,000 calories. So 2,000 calories times 0.25 is equal to 500. So let's do that. So 2,000 times 25 is 500 calories. And again, protein has 4 calories per gram. So what do? You divide 500 by 4 to get the grams. So you need, for the 2,000 calories, you need 125 grams of protein. Okay, 125 grams of protein. And then for the carbs, which is 5 to 10%, so we're gonna multiply 2,000 by 0.10 to get the 10%. That will be 200, and then 200 divided by, because there are 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates, so 200 divided by 4 is equal to 50 grams, which is what keto should be, 20 to 50 grams of carbohydrates per day. So there you go, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you learned something. And yeah, again, reminder, please eat healthy fat. I'm not saying you can't eat pork. I'm not saying you should eat pork like always. So 2 things. I'm not saying you should eat pork always. Eat it sparingly, because in the Philippines, we don't really know what the pork has been eating when it was still, the pig was eating when it was still alive, okay? Usually in the Visayas, sa mga Bisaya, we use lamao. So lamao is basically leftover food. And some of the food can be nasty. It can have mold and everything. And if you feed it, so it just goes around. You know, what goes around comes around. If you feed that to your pig, the pig eats that, and all those nasty stuff get into the system of the pig, and then you kill the pig, and then you eat that. So you know why you're getting sick, right? I'm not saying all pigs are like that. So the second thing is that you can eat pork when you know if the pork has been grass-fed and it's organic, and it has been eating non-GMO products. A lot of the feeds now, they say, are GMO or genetically modified. Okay, so I'm not saying you can't eat pork, but I'm also not saying eat pork always. All I'm saying is eat, if you can't avoid it, eat pork and more fat, please. But if you can avoid it, to avoid it, okay? And you can eat chicken. Apparently there are grass-fed chicken. So these are organic or native chicken in the Visayas, and even in Luzon, we call that native, right? And so the best kind of meat that you should eat and fat are coming from avocados, almonds, coconut oil, almond oil, what else? All the good stuff, and then grass-fed butter, ghee if you have ghee. What else? Cream, grass-fed cream, and also, of course, the meat, beef, grass-fed beef, either ground or the steak type or stroganoff type, whatever. So these are just reminders, you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this. And by the way, again, if you are interested to buy the ketone test strips, please go to the Facebook page that we have as a community. It's https://www.facebook.com/stayketofilipino. Apparently there's another a page that says Filipino Keto. That's not me. So the Filipino Keto that we own, that we have as a community, is the one where I showed my shirtless body, upper body, and that was me. Okay, so you can order there. Please send me a private message if you're interested to order the ketone strips. So again, the ketone strips are 995 pesos, and for those outside Cebu, you should add also a shipping cost or shipping fee of 100 pesos, more or less 100 pesos. But if you're within Cebu, you can just PM me, send the money through bank deposit for outside and within Cebu. I only accept through bank deposits, and you can just meet up after the payment has been cleared. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the day, and please comment below. Let me know your results. How are you doing so far? Are you excited? Are you already keto? I hope that you really have the best health that you want to have, and remember, stay keto Filipino. Bye bye.